what you said. You was like, put
Salute
that
to
holy shit
Marco.
on me.
I'm going, man.
Oh,
Mongo, what you
okay.
doing?
If that's all I had to do, I'd have
Lay
been
hands
done
on me.
it. He was
What?
like, he want me to put my energy on him
Oh,
to bless
Mongo,
his
Come
what
on
are you
now.
life.
Come on
doing?
now.
And
Back
I
it
was like,
up.
I have
Back
to
it
lay my hands on you,
Mongo,
Dean,
you
because
wildin'.
I can't. Oh, that's what I thought we
I
was
hope the
talking about.
chat.
My bad.
I hope the chat can the goo. Everybody can see what's
Oh,
going
hard
on.
body. Hard body, what
Look,
the fuck are you doing in this
Mongo's
chat? You are on
propositioning
my
me right now,
side.
hitting me up.
My homies always be in the chat on some goofy shit. He said, don't forget that I'm a 5-letter something and you're not on my level. You tell him, fucking hard body. All right, so yeah, we got that out the way. Zine wanted me to lay hands on him. He said put the pressure on him, put the energy on him, and
Yo, we got that topic at the top now. I think it's a topic at the top. I think
Yeah, I got a game.
alligator
Right, he
loses pet
running.
giraffe
He stopped
in the Bronx.
deflecting. Stop deflecting. Okay.
Hey, yo, hold up real quick. Hey, Zim. Hey, Zim.
This nigga right here, what up, B?
Hey, Zim, did you hear who? I heard some. I ain't gonna lie. Tell me if this has any truth to it. Did Chink's drugs get set up?
He thinking it's serious.
In my back channel.
Did Chink's drugs? No, because I heard that some female and that female set him up. Is that true?
That's the word. I mean, I could put you. I could put you in
Okay.
contact with something.
Okay. No.
give you
I
the
think
right
we're on the
words.
right content then. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just that a female set up Chink's drugs and he got killed, huh? Was Chink's drugs a part of the Coke Boy movement? That was his little movement he had, Coke Boys and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Back to the scheduled program, man. That was good content.
But Chinks had a bigger problem. He was from Far Rockaway, and they killed all their rappers from out there.
Yeah, I heard about that, man. But I heard it was a female that kind of got him caught up in the whole mix and everything like that.
Dude that killed him, they was in jail together.
All right. We might have some content on that later on.
Dangerous minds think alike.
Damn, my fault. I was talking to somebody. Yeah, not beats. Yeah, word on the street is a female. You know what I'm saying? Woo, something with that. You know what I mean? That's how that whole went down. But
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I think I found. We might know who the female is. So we getting it all together. So.
Ooh, kid, this nigga right here is nutty.
Like I said, I need to verify things first and make sure everything's, Yeah,
you might as well just get an apartment, man. Right? They got some nice spots in New York, man. Cause the way you be in
it. Be spending their business.
All right, gang, we about to get into this content. We all know how YK Osiris ran out on the barber, right? Yeah. We heard of that content. So I guess he paid the barber, but he's still talking this shit. But we about to get into this content, gang. Ping up shit around. Whoa. What happened?
We get into the content.
Audio got you. Hey, Rod, you there? You there, guy?
What's up, y'all? I know a lot of people had concerns with how I be moving forward when it comes to clients that want house calls. Now, I do want to say, first and foremost, I did end up getting my money from YK Osiris. He did end up paying me. And I also received a couple other blessings, too. But this was a learning experience for me, most definitely. So how I'll be moving forward with clients, not even just celebrity clients, is I'll definitely be charging the deposit up front. And then when I get there, cut the hair, the remainder of the balance is definitely going to be cash. Now, I do also want to clear up, a lot of people had a problem with me charging him $100 for the lineup. Now, I traveled all the way to him. He didn't come to me to get his haircut. I traveled to him both times. So the first time I traveled to him, my base house call price is $150. So I charged him just that. I didn't overcharge him because he's a celebrity. I didn't do that to him. A lot of barbers is out here charging $300 for anybody, celebrity house call, whatever. But my price is $150. So I charged him $150. Cool. He tipped me $50. So I figured the next time he hit me up, which was for the lineup, I was just like, okay, cool. What's up, y'all? I know a lot of people had $100 is straight. Like, I'll be cool with $100 because you tipped me $50. So I honored that $50, you know what I'm saying? And I've never had this happen before with any of my regular clients, so it kind of threw me off that someone that I was honored and humble enough to cut did this to me. But it's all good, because like I said, you reap what you sow, and God don't like ugly. So I just want to thank everybody for the support, thank the people that have my back, and we're gonna keep moving forward. We blessed as always. Peace. $100.
I told y'all it wasn't nothing wrong with $100 to be going to some dude house.
She
I had to
traveled.
come to the internet with this, but I guess I got to. Y'all know I cut my first celebrity client, YK Osiris, last week. I charged him $150 for the cut. The cut went up. He paid me $200. He tipped me $50. No complaints. But he had hit me up to come line him up last Tuesday. I went, line him up. I charged him $100 for the lineup. This hit me with the, all right, I'm gonna Cashapp you. Instantly, I knew. I was like, I'm like, I don't think he gonna do me like that. It's just $100. It's not $100K. But in fact, he did. Now I'm in LA right now. So it was 3 hours. So it was at 10 o'clock. I was like, no, I'm gonna give it a few days. Maybe he's super busy. So I gave it a few days, right? Up until yesterday, I got tired. I was like, okay, cool. Let me hit him up and see what's going on, because it's been too long. This is what he says. And then proceeds to post this video on his story. I had to come to the internet with this, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, she sent that nigga. I mean, he sent her a message saying that he went to jail and some shit too, gang. So I don't know. She was looking for the receipts and shit.
Okay. I mean, when she repeated it, I got what somebody was saying yesterday, that he overpaid her and tipped her, is from what it sounded like. And so that's cute. Like, that's real sweet. But that don't mean, like, she operate like that. So the next time she do business with him, she's supposed to say, oh, you overpaid me and tipped me, so whatever my fee is, I'll deduct it and you got it. You got a free service. Everybody don't move like that. You need to appreciate your blessings. If somebody tip you and overpay you, great. That don't mean you owe them shit the next time. So I'm still on her side.
We about to get into his response and shit, gang. Ping up, shut her on. Whoa, whoa.
That nigga be killing me with the whoa whoa.
$400 for a haircut.
Big
And
whoa.
you talk about some $100. When you putting Beijing all in my head, like, that's some weird. And that's what's up with, that's what's about this world, right? Celebrities, what so-called celebrities, whatever you want to call it, right? So-called celebrities, we can't have no benefits. We don't got benefits. You want to add me for some homo? You want to put Beijing on my head? I got a haircut for one day. My haircut day. I can't, like, man, listen here, man. Man, I write the Beijing on my it's gone. Talking about some $100. I paid $400 for some mother haircut. Man, come on, man. Like, bro, like, now this what, and that's why I hate doing this shit, because y'all give, the people that don't got the light and the shine, y'all get them. I pay $300-400 for a haircut. All benefits, but when it come to those sides, y'all like, oh, this the land, this. But y'all ain't gonna say nothing when that motherfucking AG come off my motherfucking head. That's some shit, bro. Like, that's some real, y'all some lame. I get it. I understand. Like, I get it. I be doing some. I get it. But I ain't gonna never let none of these people play my name, man. Like, I'm on sides at the end of the day, right? And it's that I know I do a lot of dumb shit. I know I do, y'all. But it's like, stop playing my name. Old benefits, but when it come to those sides, y'all like, oh, this the land, this. But y'all ain't gonna say nothing when that motherfucking AG come off my motherfucking head. That's some shit, bro.
Trying to stay off the end of that shit, but the devil always trying to come sneak his way in. But the devil is like, I ain't no bad person, I ain't none of that. But you ain't gonna lie on my name at all. I let you do a video, I let you do your little promo thing. You got the most views you ever got on your page, 600,000 views. I paid you $200 when you asked for $150, and you couldn't wait for $100. Like, I'm communicating with you, but you want to get on the internet. Listen, man, may God bless you. May you touch your heart. I love you. Keep your head up. You ain't got to do that internet shit, man, like, at all. But God bless you for sure. They always ask me 40 times to do a video and, for promo. Can I do a promo video for you? Yeah, for sure you can. But you're right, man. They ask me 40 times to do a video.
I had to have to come to the internet with.
Everybody's birthday is in September. Don't ask me why.
Bro, I'm like, this can't be real life. Like, this cannot be real life. What's crazy is when I posted the video, I had my followers commenting, like, make sure he pay you because he like to run off.
Yo, that nigga was in his feelings, guy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I get that the nigga ain't pay her, dog, but I wouldn't. I don't know, but I wouldn't go on the internet for no $120, bro. Like, I'm just saying though, like, you should have just waited on some bigger shit to do that. That shit was stupid. Now you got your $120. What's next? Nothing.
Nah, I don't know, y'all. The fact that he does it to a lot of different people, maybe he needed that for him to get his shit together because he just shouldn't be running off. Don't get services if you don't want to pay for them.
That
If you want
part.
it to be free, ask for a free service. You don't do shit like that. I don't care how much money it's for. People spend their time doing a service for you. If you can't pay them, don't ask for the service. It's disgusting.
Okay. And it's not far fetched. If I wanted my nail color changed and I asked some nail tech to come to my house, she could charge me $100 because y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, it was just the edge up. If I wanted a color change in a nail shop, that may be $10. But if I asked this lady to come to my house, she stay in Inglewood, some goddamn where, and I'm up on Pacific Coast. She can charge $150, $200 just to come change my nails because I shouldn't ask for
Convenience
the
fee.
shit.
Definitely got
Huh?
to pay the convenience fee.
That's what I'm saying, and gas. So it's just like, I get it, but everybody is like, I don't even see how it's a debate. If he agreed to pay her and then ran out like somebody skipping on a restaurant bill, he was wrong. That's it. He was like, yeah, okay, I'll be right back, and never came back. That's crazy.
I mean, I get what y'all saying, but I'm looking at it like this, right? $120. Yeah, he wrong for running out on the bill, whatever you say, but you put the nigga on blast for $120. Now you probably lost the nigga for good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you cared, because obviously the nigga
She
can't pay
said
you.
she don't want to cut his hair no more. No way.
Oh, okay.
I thought that
I
was so
wouldn't. You
funny
got to
when he
chase him down
said,
to get paid. I wouldn't want to cut his hair ever again.
Yeah, that's different.
okay. He was like, I told her to put the Beijing in there, and it's already gone. I am done. He done wiped off the edge up as soon as he left.
So what's up with that nigga though? Like, he don't do music no more? What the fuck he doing now? Like,
He do popular stories, it sounds like. I mean, that's not bad. Join the club, because at least he got some. At least he in the in the public eye with the young lady. Usually it's owing some dude money, but now it's a lady, so that's better. He not dancing for Drake today or singing, serenading Drake.
petty as hell, Moko.
I was just saying, it's not bad.
All right, gang, we about to keep it pushing. You already know. The next topic, we got this lady. She said she's addicted to breastfeeding her husband, gang. This lady tripping. We about to get into this audio. Ping up, shut her on. Whoa.
Well,
Family of 5, 3 beautiful children living in the suburbs. But what people would never suspect is that I'm addicted to breastfeeding my husband.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
I currently breastfeed my 2-year-old son, and I plan to breastfeed my 2-year-old until he's completely over breastfeeding. I allow my children to choose when they want to stop. I do feel like my son is getting close to that point. He doesn't need me as much. It's sad because I love the bond. I have a condition, just like a lot of women that breastfeed, where I overproduce milk. And so my husband has to take on that secondary role of finishing the job. Breastfeeding my husband is not just a luxury. We're a family of a luxury, it's actually a necessity. My breast will go from flat to hard as rock, super engorged breast because of just so much milk. Hey, babe. When I don't release my milk, I get mastitis, which is an infection in the breast. Yeah, the left one needs release again. I'll sit here so I don't interrupt your TV.
Just want to change the channel?
In order to luxury, it's actually a necessity.
Yo, this bitch is wild. I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life, gang. What y'all think about this shit?
I expected him to be light skinned, but the fact that he sound brown skinned is just fucking flabbergasting.
That nigga said I drink it straight from the source. Yeah.
I just don't like that. When you get turned on by having that experience with your husband and then say, unlike most women, I go over the age of 2 with my kids, it started getting creepy. You in there breastfeeding 3-year-olds and grown men and excited about it. I don't like any of that. It's like fucking the gray area smearing. You ain't got no boundaries. That's weird.
Get that bitch a pump.
Yeah, she definitely. It seems like she's doing it more for her enjoyment than it is for the child or whomever.
Which
Because
is
she could definitely get a breast pump. If she got kids, she know you can use a breast pump. That's crazy.
I ain't sucking that shit, drinking that shit. Hell no.
yeah, it's kind of creepy. They say bodybuilders drink breast milk, but they buy
I
it and
You
tasted
ever
like
I
it.
try
tasted
it?
before, nigga, but that shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no nigga gonna be drinking that shit like it's fucking.
Okay, just
Do y'all
you
feel like
and your
people share
kids.
too much? Because honestly, that's not something you should. Do you think that that's something she should have shared, whether they do it or not? I be feeling like it's just too much oversharing. Like, do it, but why did
It's
everybody have to
content.
know about it?
It's content. Everything's content.
Yeah, it's creepy content. Cause it
Hey,
was it
yo.
wasn't creepy till she brought the kids up. It was just like, and then they threw in shit. My I ain't gonna say my homegirl, but my sister in law, um, she she breastfed until this baby was damn near in junior high,
God
and
damn.
I'm exaggerating, but I think there's a cutoff, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, actually 1 or 2. But he was like 3.5 and shit, like walking around this grown ass baby, still getting breastfed. But some women do that, and I feel you, like it's natural and it's good for their bodies and their brains. But some grown ass kid that can literally go get food out of the cabinet, tapping you on your shoulder, talking about feed me, it's weird. That's just how I feel. But anyway, what you think, Rue?
Feed me.
Yeah, some big ass kid that can tap you on the shoulder to say that I'm hungry, and you pop your. I was like, it was Twilight Zoney. It was weird for when we went to visit them too. I just get weirded out easily. That shit was crazy.
Have we got any people from New York in here, gang? We
They be
Y'all
kind
on
of
New
scared
York
to talk, rude to talk to West Coast people. You know what I mean?
ass.
I think they're on a 72 hour. They got them on a 72 hour or something like
that
that.
shit wow.
Beast age shit. That's the 72 hour. They all locked
I
up.
ain't even on no bullshit either. Nah, I heard that this link at the top. I'm driving, I can't really see, but I heard what is it? DMX, Big, and a couple other big rappers. They all went to the same high school together.
Yeah,
Who else?
Jay-Z and Busta
Jay Z
Rhymes.
too. Hey, what high school? Anybody know? Where's
I
Zim
know
at?
it's
Zim in here?
on Long Island. I used to I went there for summer school. I forgot what it's called though.
So they all went. Was it it was like the fine arts? It was like a fine arts school, wasn't it?
I'ma go see.
What type of high
Let's see
school
here.
was? Oh, them
It
niggas
was
must
a
be
good high school though. I know they all went to a good high school. They were all pretty much good kids.
Just like Jada Pinkett and Tupac.
We all know Tupac kind of had a homosexual, like he was a little weird,
Oh my
but we all got to
God.
understand he made
Performing
good
arts.
music. We're not taking away his music part. We're just saying he had weird tendencies. He was a little zesty.
They went to a few different high schools. That's weird. Hold on, let me see. Oh, they attended George Westinghouse Career Center. Because they actually went to a couple of high schools, but I guess the one that they all went to together at one point, which is odd. Like, why them kids went to 2-3 high schools? But yeah, they went to George Westinghouse Career and Technical Education High School in downtown Brooklyn. And that's where Jay-Z and Busta had the freestyle battle in the school lobby, and Jay-Z won.
And they was all there at the same time too, though?
Well, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, well, I can't say that they were all there at the same time. Jay-Z and Busta was definitely there at the same time. I feel like maybe DMX and Biggie were enrolled at some point, but it don't say they was all there at once. Only Jay-Z and Busta went there at the same time.
Busta Rhymes had transferred from Uniondale High School out in Long Island and went to school in Brooklyn. He went to his last 2 years.
Yeah, that's the summer school I went to.
Yeah,
The one on
he
Long
went.
Island.
Yeah, he went to Uniondale. He went out there. He was out there with leaders of the new school. I live like 3 blocks away from Charlie Brown and all them dudes. Like, so like the little area over here, like a lot of them dudes used to hang out over here too and shit like that. Get a lot of money in Freeport and all that. So.
And Busta
Hey,
Rhymes
Zim,
also went to Uniondale.
Yeah, I went to
coming to George
shout out Uniondale High School. I went there. Shout out Uniondale. Yeah, class of 08, real niggas.
No, 08, y'all.
08, don't hate. 08, don't hate. No, don't
After
even talk about
2000,
babies, cause
it's
you
like
was
it
just
don't
you
even
was
count.
just talking to me real adult
You
like.
want
Don't
that
call.
energy, Zima.
I
You
need
want me to
that.
lay
I'm a man.
hands
I'm a
on
man.
you.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Get that energy.
So, hello. Anyway, shout out Uniondale High School.
Brooklyn.
So imagine Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes walking around your high school, and your name is Brock, and you trying to rap. That shit not gonna work,
I'm
man.
done. Where's Brock? I'm gonna tell on you. Brock gonna come growl at your ass.
That's my nigga, Brock.
I want to fight.
I got keep this shit rolling. We got a good one right here. We got this Black Queen. Talking about how she play a role as being a wife. We about to get into this shit, gang. Ping up shit in the motherfucking room. Whoa.
Yeah.
I rose. My man don't cook, clean, wash, nothing. Don't do none of that household stuff. He come in the house, he sit down. I get my behind off that couch, go heat his food up. If he can come in the house 2:30 a.m., that's after midnight, and say, I want a sandwich, I'm getting my sleepy butt out that bed and go make a sandwich. That's what I'm going to do.
Put the cheese on that thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
Put the cheese on that thing, too.
They want to look at submission is all this other stuff, getting some shoes and barefoot and pregnant. It's about being agreeable, about being cooperative, and about listening. And that's letting the man leave. We're going, I can do this. And again, like you said, it's independent and independence is 2 different things.
Absolutely.
I was independent in the Army. Struggled. Senior leaders struggle because all I had to do was reach out and ask for help. Independent means doing it alone, by yourself. Right. Independence means, okay, yeah, I can still go to college, I can still contribute, I can still do this. I had that stuff all wrong in my relationship with my son's dad. Had it all wrong. I won't do it again because this man get to leave and I'm holding on to all his ankles, Achilles and everything. I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm not. I wouldn't care if he had 3 women up the hill. I wouldn't care because all my bills is paid.
Hey!
Oh, yes. Hey. Oh, I'm here to tell you, I roll.
Yo, I respect that.
She just
Black
fucking
Queen.
lost me. Nah. See, she had me in the beginning, but when you say you got this energy because your first relationship didn't work, he left you with the kids. So the next man, you gonna grab by the ankles before you let him leave you, and he can do whatever he want, and you gonna over cater to his ass because you codependent and don't want to be by yourself. She fucking lost me.
You latched on to her last words. She said being agreeable. She named 1,000 points before she even got to that part.
I said that, Zim. I love that being agreeable, being romantic, being submissive, being your partner's teammate, to be whatever he needs in that moment. I love all of that shit. But don't do it because you are codependent and a breeder and don't want to be over 30 and single with dependents. That's not a good reason.
I think you missed it again because she used her relationship, but she also used her experience in the army to talk about how even though she was, had leadership in the army, all she had to do was reach out and get help. You know what I'm saying? She was talking. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you a woman, so I ain't gonna. You don't gotta agree. I understand what she's saying.
And that's all that matters. If the fellas like it, I love it. I'm just saying, I could do all of those things, but I don't do them out of fear. And when you do that out of fear or desperation, you lose me. But what do the fellas think? What do y'all think, fellas?
I think she just proved that women really don't want to be independent. They want independence.
Yeah. I like the way you said that. They don't want to be independent but want freedom. Yeah.
No. Lebo said they don't. No.
No.
Lebo
I didn't
said,
say freedom.
yeah. He didn't say freedom. You don't add
I didn't
nothing.
say
Don't add.
freedom.
Don't add nothing.
Okay.
Independent mean you doing this shit by yourself. Her word.
Okay. And what's the
And see, for me,
independence? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
no, I was just going to say, and for me, when she spoke about how she had it all wrong in her first relationship with her son's father, that means she grew. So she probably thought that being the woman that took care of everything and let a man take care of this and I'm going to be my own woman type of thing didn't work out. Maybe that's why that relationship didn't last. She figured it out that, she wants her relationship to last, and her changing her behaviors toward him, I feel like she seems very happy. So that works for her. She found a way to make her relationship work for her.
I think the unsaid word was exactly what she was trying to say. She said it, but she didn't just come out and say it about being independent. When she was in the army, she probably was thinking of independent as a justification to fight back and not do certain things that would make her happy. Being that she was independent, she was like, okay, if I'm working, then I shouldn't have to do this to satisfy my man. If I'm working, it should be a joint effort. And in that way of thinking, she probably lost her husband.
But it's a lot of people think like that, Lebo. I be hearing it on this app, so that's interesting. And I do think it is quite interesting when people associate what they're giving based on what they're receiving or what they're lacking with their expectations. It does seem a little bit contractual and not intimate. But a lot of people think like that from what I hear. If I got
Yeah,
to
it
do
all
all
depends.
this, if
It
I
all
got to do all this,
depends.
I ain't in the mood to
You
do
got
that.
some men, right? You got some men. Like I could tell you right now, I ain't washing no motherfucking clothes. That's just me though. But I will go in there and turn a few pots and pans and be the designated cook. You know what I'm saying? I got my quirks where it's certain shit. If I got a woman, I'm not doing it. That's just me.
I agree. And people told me I was an enabler because I said my partner and my boys, that I don't think men or boys should wash dishes and do like female stuff. And they told me, you're enabling them. When they get older, they won't be able to take care of themselves. And I'm like, yes, they will, because they have awareness and they do it, on their own. It's just my personal opinion. And they know that it's my personal opinion. I don't teach them women should be like this or expect this. It's just my personality. Everybody's aware of that. But I don't think that men should be around the house like doing small details. Like that's what I do. I don't work. That's my job. That's how I care for my family, is by taking care of our house. And some people say I'm enabling them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm all about my kids washing dishes. Everybody gets a month to wash dishes. They wash their own laundry, but I do, do his laundry, my daughter's laundry, and my own laundry. But no, my boys, they are old enough. They're doing their own laundry. They're gonna be out on their own one day. I want them to be self-sufficient as well, so that letting them know if you have a woman, you have her because you love her and you want to be with her, not because you can't take care of yourself. You need somebody to cook and clean for you. No way.
See, that's just like in the like my family is Jamaican, so I just like in the Jamaican culture too. Like you gotta wash, clean, cook, all that. So you do all that shit yourself. When you got a
All
woman,
that shit.
she pretty much there to like emotionally support you, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Love you for you. That's really much it. So, you got some cultures that you do everything yourself anyway. So,
So,
and
some of the best Jamaican chefs is men. You heard?
yes sir, yes sir.
Work. You know what I'm saying? So just like, I don't know, like my mom for sure. Saturday, we knew what it was. Everybody was gonna get up, the
Up.
party was gonna be on the fire. You feel what I'm saying? And clean it. That's a clean. Nobody coming to your house at Jamaican house Saturday morning.
Exactly.
Nobody's coming over.
Nobody.
Everybody's cleaning, bro. The whole house getting clean, top to bottom. You go into the laundromat, you go and wash. And my mom was one of them moms. You didn't wash it and put it in a bag. You had to fold that shit at the laundromat and put it back in the bag, folded.
Yes
Like word. So
sir.
I did that shit from young.
You don't
Deem,
go
I lived
outside
in
the
I
place till
lived
5.
I lived in a house with off and on, summers especially, and the weekends at my grandma and with my aunties, and they were all church women, black women that, they weren't married, so they all kind of lived together, her daughters or what have you. And that's what we did on Saturday too. You wasn't going outside, you wasn't playing until everything was cooked, everything was washed, put away, dishes, done, clothes folded and put away. Like that's how we lived too. So
Hey,
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
hey, Ty, nigga ain't get to go play until the lights came on. Everybody going inside.
You
You ain't
definitely had to
hit
take care
Saturday.
of chores.
Saturday you ain't hit outside till like 2, 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That was a light day. You ain't get a whole day outside. You got like 4 or 5. You got outside because you was cleaning and fucking around. You had to start dinner. Let's not talk about you starting dinner. You got to start dinner too. You might have to go to the grocery store. So, like, I'm with all that because like I feel like as I know some dirty dudes, bro. Like yo, Moko. I know some really dirty niggas, bro. They don't know how to
Yeah.
wash no plates. They don't know how to. They can't. I would never be at the homie house and be like, you want something to eat? Never. No. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just like that. Like, but I mean, and then again, I ain't really trying to have a dude cooking for me, but you know the point I'm making. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just know some dudes really, they just don't have that domestic. They don't have no domestic anything.
And I will say, Zim, that I don't think those dudes had very clean, feminine, OCD mothers that kept things together. Usually nasty people had nasty ass parents. So that type of behavior doesn't come from being raised around a balance of feminine and masculine energy. Their parents may have just been nasty or their mama was nasty. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm giving them good expectations. What's happening here? Hello?
No, I was just trying to think. I was gonna say I don't, keep my home nasty at all. But at one time in particular, my youngest son started hoarding like stuff in his room, like water bottles and different things. Like he would go in the kitchen, eat something. I guess he didn't want nobody to know he was up at night eating up every damn thing. So he started stuffing shit in his room all over the place. So I had to keep going in there, pulling everything out, and telling him over and over again, like, you're gonna turn into somebody that's a hoarder. You're gonna be living with rats and roaches and shit all around you. So now, telling him that and watching him and see how he cleans. Now he to the point where we have a new vacuum cleaner. He will not let that vacuum cleaner leave his bedroom. To the point where I feel like he needs his own vacuum cleaner. Like that's how like clean he is now. He wants everything in his room to stay clean. You can't come in there. So it was more me just telling him you don't want to live like that. Not because our house was dirty. He just went through a phase. So I just want to say it's not always the parents because I kind of feel like people get a bad rap. Some kids just like to be messy. And
Yeah,
you got to teach them not to be that way.
that's true. I love vacuuming too, Ty. I like the lines in the carpet.
Mocha, I'm telling you, he has my vacuum hostage. I've never seen anything like it before.
And I don't mean any disrespect, but I was just gonna ask: is he autistic?
No, he's not, but
Oh, okay.
he's a very to himself type of person.
Hmm.
Very smart, but he's very particular about everything. He doesn't like everybody. He doesn't want to be around everybody. And when he wants something a certain way, that's how he wants it. And
I
he's
was
always
just
been that way
gonna,
since he was little.
I was just gonna say that, like, when it came to him hoarding overnight, and then you saw the extreme change in him overnight. Now it's just like I'm addicted to vacuum, and usually we get once we pick something, we really like that thing, and it's like we could go like mash the gas with it. So that's why I was asking you that, because it's like sometimes when you're unaware of your behavior, you can jump to extremes. But like you said, with you guys coaching him and talking to him, you guys adjusted it, but he's still extreme with it. It's just extreme with something else, and you just got to keep an eye on that.
It's true. He's been spending his own money. He's been doing a lot of chores. He spends his own money now, and he bought himself a new black shag rug. So I don't know if it's the rug. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you that vacuum, you can't touch it. I've never seen somebody so crazy about a vacuum cleaner stuff. But he definitely don't want nobody in that room. He keeps that room like a palace now.
Well, I love that for him. So yeah,
Hey,
and
yo,
then Tink.
fellas, how many of y'all be using that the vape pens and shit, gang?
Uh-oh.
They got a little study that showed that it shrinks your testicles and it plummets your sperm count, gang. So y'all might want to lay off that shit.
They say that shit about everything. They say that shit about Mountain Dew. Nah, a woman told me the other day about cappuccino, or not, what is it called? The French, the coffee shit. Cappuccino or, fuck, I forgot what this shit called, man. But they say that shit do it too. Everything. They
I don't
trying to
fuck
fuck
with
us
none of
up,
that.
Rue.
Yeah, y'all be careful out there, gang.
That link up top made me think about when Tink came in. She said, "What's wrong with the world?" And it was like disease, famine, and all that shit. They talking about some people getting ate up by bacteria in the East Coast. The fucking pandemic may be coming back, and you got
Yeah.
this shit up here. And I'm like, it made me think about what Tink put in the chat. It's a cold world.
Yeah, this shit crazy. Y'all ever notice, like, when you watch the news, it's always like some bad news online or on the news, or when you look online, it's always bad news. They ain't never showing no good news on the news. Shit be crazy.
That's what I told my kids. Like when people have babies and get married and have a good day, start a business, they don't put that. But if you drive your car into a bank, run a teenager over, or shoot your ex, you might make the news. I think it's not their fault. I think people like that kind of information and entertainment. I don't feel like it's the media that selects what's going to be popular, because even people on this app, or when it comes to music, you get to see through trial and error what people are going to swarm around, and usually it's not kumbaya. So I think that's human nature and not the media. So yeah. What's up, Tink Tink? Okay, she ain't there. I tell anyway about Tink. Who said LG News is full of shit?
Yeah, there's no audio on that one up there.
You got audio on that one, Rue?
Nah. I'm about
Oh,
to
okay.
put up another topic again. Hold on.
Ruby in traffic and getting it done. You are listening to a master at work.
If I bring you on stage, don't say nothing weird. I'm gonna shoot you.
What? Who?
Leave it there.
Did you just growl? Do that again. That was kind of cute. You was like, I'm gonna leave it there.
I'm in the doctor's office. I don't drink like you and be loud everywhere I go.
I don't be loud. My mic just be close to my mouth. Big Amp, Y'all love to try to like motherfucking jump to
I didn't say nothing, Moko.
What you laughing for? Hmm? What you getting done at the doctor? Zim, they checking your balls?
Huh?
What you doing? They looking at your balls at the doctor? Yeah, they looking at your balls.
All right, gang, we about to keep this shit pushing. There's this lady who had a baby. She had a baby early, like a stillborn, and her mom went up there because the funeral home was about to come get the baby, and come get the baby. And I guess the baby, something happened to the baby, or they took the baby, or they start doing experiments on the baby type shit. So we about to get into this audio. This shit crazy, gang. Ping up, shut it wrong. Whoa.
Okay, because they said that you were upset, which is completely understandable.
Anybody can be upset. I'm not irrational.
I understand.
Okay, but I'm upset too because it's my child. You know what I'm saying?
I completely understand. So our house supervisor is on her way down to speak to you guys. And she will be here in just a few minutes. I'm going to put you guys in a private place so that you have a place where you can have some time.
It don't even have to be a private place. We just want the baby. The baby should have never left the hospital. Why y'all got these people following you around who they know what y'all have done? My grandbaby is not in this hospital. She just had a baby. And the baby was too early. And the funeral home was coming over here to pick up the baby because we didn't sign off on no papers for the baby to go nowhere. We came over here, the funeral home called to pick up the baby, and the baby is not even here. They done sent the baby to pathology without nobody's consent to go be a lab rat. Like he was nobody, his name was Uriah, and that's not right. That's not right.
Okay, because they said
I'm just saying, that's why they call y'all, because they know they done messed up. Okay. And they know we in our feelings about it, so they want to call y'all because they done messed up. And trying to make it seem like they going to be victimized. Like, we ain't on that. We hurt. We just want the baby at the funeral home where the baby's supposed to be. We not on that. What we on is where he at and why he there. And I don't care where he at. They need to don't touch him and bring him back or let the funeral home come get him. Just get your hands off him. Get your paws off of him. So he can be buried the right way. The right way. Untainted. Untainted. You see what I'm saying? It was my first grandbaby. Y'all don't know. I had to get that baby out the sink. Y'all don't know. So all I'm saying is all we want is him. I ain't on that. We just want him. And y'all messed up. Y'all dropped the ball. Y'all gonna have to deal with that. But we just want him. I'm not here to fight. I'm not gonna get where I'm going like that. Okay. Yeah, you catch more flies with honey. I'm not gonna get there like that. Okay. So I'm not here to fight. I'm here for the baby. And y'all gonna have to, whoever dropped the ball, they gonna have to, I'm just saying, that's why they gonna have to deal with the consequences because we're not letting it go.
I've called our house supervisor. I'm gonna go.
We ain't letting it go. They weren't supposed to sign that baby out this hospital.
She'll be the one to come speak with you, okay?
To be a lab rat, to be experimented on. Okay. Like it was nobody and nothing.
Out while we're waiting on house.
Like it was nobody or nothing, but didn't want to call y'all because they know they wrong. They know they wrong.
Well, we were here with somebody else,
but she just came and walked up on me. She just came and walked up on all y'all. She just needed the police presence. No, you were wrong and you don't know how people gonna react. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's the only reason why we're here, because they don't know how people react. And obviously you're going through a lot. And
I'm hurt, but I ain't violent.
I understand that.
I got a voice. My voice is everything.
I understand that.
But she probably didn't know that, and I think that's why she just wanted us to be here.
Yeah, they know darn well they weren't supposed to. They called for her signature for the baby to go. They said, "Oh, you want to donate?" No, we ain't donate no nothing. We don't believe in that. We believe in getting our babies and doing the right. They're gonna have to deal with the consequences because we're not letting it go. Right. So basically, if y'all would have never called about something that was a blood clot, you would have just went on and disposed of it. So y'all know that baby was somebody, and that baby name was Uriah, and we want him so he can be able to go to the funeral home and all that. Now, for the fact that y'all moved him from there without her consent, knowing y'all needed, y'all used to young girls just signing their baby off. That's why when I was calling them, they didn't want to speak to me when they was calling. They was trying to speak to her. They didn't sideline her, but she had them on the speakerphone, and I heard everything they said. And I stepped in and I started speaking. I said, "Don't worry about it. We on our way down there because you're wrong." And you tried to trick her because she's 17 years old. Oh, yeah. Some of that. Y'all know what y'all doing with these babies, these experiments, whatever y'all doing, making, mixing, I don't know. But my grandbaby shouldn't even be a part of it.
Yo, what the fuck happened to the world, gang? This shit crazy. What y'all think about this shit, gang?
If she didn't sign off for her baby to leave that hospital, that baby shouldn't have left the hospital. Now, I don't know what happens when a woman loses a baby, like that in pregnancy. But I'm sure that you would have to sign off for all of those things. So the fact that the baby moved without the mother's knowledge, to me, don't sit right.
That's so sad. That's all I got to say. It's sad.
Yeah, this shit fucked up, man.
Well,
What happened to the baby?
I know it sounds unfortunate all the way that she was so young, and then the baby was premature, and I'm guessing that was the mother speaking that cussed them the fuck out over the phone, which is why the police met her there. But I'm glad she calmed down and she didn't go viral, cussing people out or sounding crazy. She was genuinely concerned, and it's great that she supported her daughter because a lot of teenagers don't have that kind of support when they have babies early. If you claim like religious observation as she was trying to do, it requires a funeral within 24 hours. So she had every right to try to make sure the baby went from the hospital to the funeral in an expeditious manner because of her religious beliefs. And if they deprived them of that, that's an issue, especially if they didn't have a consent to move the baby into another section of the hospital, because you don't have to consent to them wanting to do research and pathology or whatever. The baby had passed. The autopsy does their own examination, which takes like 3 hours. So the hospital had no jurisdiction over a deceased baby, and the funeral home does the morgue or whatever does the autopsy. So she was right. She was within her rights, and she was absolutely right. And I'm just glad she was supporting her daughter. So shout out to her.
What happened to the baby?
I don't know. I could try to look it up, influence, because that's kind of shit do kind of be stuck in the back of your mind. I can see what the lady said. That she was just the mom said in the interview she was preterm. The baby was preterm, so I don't know. Maybe she
Yeah,
went into labor.
that was the grandma speaking. That was her
Yeah.
mom. Yeah.
Is
All she
that the
said.
baby that the doctor snatched the head off?
No, 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 no. That was last. Yeah, that was last month, and that baby was alive too at the beginning of the labor and passed during the labor, and the doctors decapitated it. But that was this another thing. Yeah, this a whole another thing. Them doctors out there losing, from what it sound like. But shout out to that baby healing at 17 years old. It's kind of like traumatic. So I just send love and light to her.
That's definitely a big lawsuit, right? If she just decides to
Hell
pursue
yeah,
this.
they better sue their ass, gang.
I wouldn't say it's a big lawsuit because now these people got to prove that there was some malice intent in the baby being moved and not following one procedure that wasn't life-threatening or caused any sort of what did they say, irreversible damages or fatalities. They wouldn't get 2 coins, but it brings awareness to other people that may face this situation to not get bullied or let a hospital do fuck shit because. So yeah.
But I'm saying it shouldn't matter if it was malice intent or not. Like the baby shouldn't have never left without it being signed over or something like that, regardless, right?
That's true, but they would have a bigger lawsuit if they had proof they moved the baby and was doing some fucking organ harvesting or some testing. They have no proof that any testing was done. There weren't any organs removed. There was nothing malice done. So that's what I'm saying. Those hospitals have teams of attorneys. They don't have one attorney. They have 5 to 10 motherfuckers that could come up with a story that helped them in subrogation from any payout penalty because of a process. It could have been a new nurse. It could have been anything. And that mistake that they made, I don't think delayed the autopsy. It didn't hinder their religious beliefs to get the child to the morgue within 24 hours. I believe that they expedited it after this situation. So That's just me. I don't know. You right. They could sue them, but I'm just saying when they go through court, how you felt and what you thought they was doing don't mean a goddamn thing. They need some proof. And like I said, the hospitals usually have 5 to 10 lawyers on a team that could come up with some shit and run circles around your attorney if y'all ain't hitting on shit.
Gotcha.
But good shit, Rude. That was crazy. And see, I don't be hearing about none of this shit, so it just keep me informed too. Being on Clubhouse, I be learning.
You already know. Y'all hear and Tori and Megan, they trying to do a little documentary series, HBO. They doing this shit. They quick with this shit. We about to get into this content gang. Ping up, shut the room.
Megan hears 5 shots in her direction.
Her life is forever transformed. Who shot Megan?
You're either Team Megan or Team Tori.
The biggest case since OJ.
She was a megastar.
Definitely something special.
220 million views.
It was a very good time for him.
If Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion, why is Tory Lanez calling her apologizing?
The fact that she's comfortable lying in her initial statement.
If people lie to you, you're not credible anymore.
Guilty, guilty, guilty. Wait a minute, what did you say?
They were ready to celebrate.
She wanted to speak her truth.
Fireworks from the beginning to the end.
Brand new Megan Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez 5 shots, streaming the 4th of September only on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, they quick with this shit. they about to make this nigga look like a bad guy, all this shit, gang.
I just want to say, I don't care who's directing, producing it, who all gonna be in it. I have been Tory and Megan to death. I'm done with the case. I'm done with all of it. So that's it for me. I will not be watching this mess.
Well, I stand firm on he didn't shoot her, but I think a gun went off. And I'm going to keep seeing that.
Man, I hope they have something, something groundbreaking, different, something shocking in this shit. Like he didn't do it, type of shit.
Yeah, right. All right, we about to get into this next topic, gang. We got Ty. She about to pop her shit real quick. Go ahead, gang.
Hey, I'm here. I just got to get to it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Ping up, shut the room. Gang.
All right. So what we got here is, I know we all seen gender reveals. They're getting, more and more extravagant as time goes by. I've seen so many of them. So in this one particular, this gender reveal in particular, they had a plane fly over, and with that happening, to reveal the sex of the baby, there was an issue with the plane, and unfortunately, the pilot didn't make it. So there is some audio, if that could be ran. Thank you.
Ping up, shut the room. We about to get into this audio, gang. Whoa.
Okay, y'all. So what happened was, it just says a couple got a plane for their gender reveal and it crashed. Uh, Unfortunately, the pilot did not survive. In the video, the wing just snapped off and the pilot died. Once they got to the scene, he was no longer alive. So I just was wondering, do you think people are doing too much with them? Do you feel like it was just, I know it was an error because he passed away, but I just think that sometimes you got to just leave well enough alone. always trying to outdo the next person sometimes leads to a tragedy. So now this man is dead, you know, and you can't really blame the parents. I know they want the best kind of party, but I just feel like sometimes you might have to just less is more on certain things. I just want to know how y'all felt about it because it's just a crazy story.
Bro, they still popped the confetti cannon. That's wild.
Yo, did they find out if it was a boy or a girl?
Yeah, he blew the pink smoke out.
Girl.
When he dropped the pink smoke, he did a little like raise up and the damn wing fucking clipped off. And he went flying over everybody's head. He lucky he didn't land on everybody. And then they popped the confetti cannon. That shit definitely could have been much worse though. Definitely.
Yeah, it's just good that he did make it over that bush because he definitely, if he hadn't made it over that bush, there were a lot of people standing there. So that definitely could have turned into something else on the other side of it.
Yo, all right, gang, we about to keep this shit going. We for the next one, we got a star from Breaking Bad. I guess Breaking Bad's on Netflix now, and he's saying that he's not getting no royalties. He ain't got a penny from this shit. We about to get into this. Ping up, shut the room, gang. Whoa, whoa.
Piece from Netflix on Breaking Bad, to be totally honest, and that's insane to me. You know what I mean? Like shows live forever on these streamers, and it goes through waves. You know, and I mean, I just saw just the other day that Breaking Bad was trending on Netflix. I mean, it's such common sense, and I think a lot of these streamers, they know that they have been getting away with not paying people just fair wage, and now it's time to pony up, and that's just one of the things that we're fighting for. I don't get a piece from Netflix on Breaking Bad, to be totally honest.
Look like Hollywood taking advantage of these actors and shit, gang. This shit different.
Well, it's just like the lady that done the Matrix. I don't think she still have got paid, did she?
What happened with that?
Can't hear you breaking up, or is that my phone?
I mean, I got a red bar. I was saying, what happened with that?
Well, same thing. You know, she haven't got paid, and look how much Matrix they done did. You know, it's like I don't know what it is to paying her money. So it's like the same situation.
Yeah, I feel like they got to do better with these contracts and shit, gang. For sure. Hey, yo, this is a cold ass story. Hold on. All right, so there's no audio to this, but there was this dude. He tried to rob this hair salon, right? And it didn't work too well for him. It didn't work out well for him. So the owner he overpowered him, tied his ass up, She fed his ass Viagra pills and shit and used them as a sex slave for like 3 days straight, gang. What y'all think about that shit?
That
That
shit is
is
crazy.
wild.
That's funny as fuck.
They're good at double standard. Because if it was a chick, nobody would have said that was funny. I mean, it sound kind of funny, but that's how fucked up the world is. It's not funny.
Ain't nobody
Wash.
telling him to. He was trying to rob that lady. Ain't nobody telling him to do that.
That's true too. That's a crazy ass punishment. Like this bitch been sitting at home horny for years,
What
and
the
she found an
fuck?
opportunity through somebody who was trying to rob her. That is crazy. This is today. I see. This is why I drink. Now I just feel like I need tequila. Hearing that story stressed me the fuck out. Is that supposed to be us in your PTR scene? You know I do. I do have
Can't
curly.
stop whooping.
I have curly
Hey,
hair.
Z, Mocha, what's up? Y'all been flirting lately.
I have
What
come
y'all
for
got
my
going on,
son
gang?
Can't stop
Akili.
whooping.
So anyway, yeah, that's crazy. She been waiting on that man.
She been on my bumper, so I just been giving her the attention she been looking for.
Oh my god.
You like cassava and goosey?
I like couscous.
Oh, nah, that's Jewish shit. I forgot you confused. I forgot.
I'm not
Confused young
confused.
lady.
It's people that is
How come
confused.
every topic you stop and talk to me?
My dude, I just picked my phone up and saw your
Yo, Rue, what's
PTR.
going on with
You
her,
sending
Rue?
subliminals. You like this could be us, Moko, and I'm
I
like,
never
yeah,
said nothing to
I do
you.
have
Oh
curly
shit.
hair.
Yo,
Look at
Rue,
that
I didn't say
PTR. He just
nothing.
switched it.
Rue,
I
I
get what
didn't
he's
say
trying to
nothing
say.
to this girl. Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying. It's all
I just
good.
like African movies.
Yeah, me too.
So, you see what I'm saying? Yo, oh my God.
But I promise not to lock you up and feed you pills until your PP pings.
Yeah, Rue, I'm gonna be back. Give me like 20. I'm out.
You know, I'm just wondering, did she have the Viagra waiting for
Thank
somebody to
you.
come in there? Like, will you just get a stockpile of Viagra to do that for 3 days? My
Hey, that's
goodness.
different, huh?
She
Damn.
work at a store, ain't it? Like she probably already got it.
She work at a salon, some hair salon or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what the fuck she get Viagra for?
Like, how does she think of this shit? Like, I know how I'm gonna fix him. Like, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know who more wrong in this situation. He shouldn't have robbed nobody, but goddamn, who sits back and say, I'm a dog feed this nigga pills and make him fuck me for trying to steal? Like, what country
At,
is she from?
at least she ain't kill him. He could have
See,
died. Like
that's
They in
true.
Russia.
That's true.
They be going bad off that vodka over there. Her mind probably wasn't right anyway.
I'm just saying. That's a horrible and cruel punishment. Like,
I listen. I'd rather that than to get killed.
oh my. I'm just imagining him wanting to go home and he can't because his dick hard, he don't. That's just, I could just, oh my, this is bad. This is so bad for him. This is wrong. This bitch is crazy. So, did anybody get time since it made it to the news? That mean the police are aware. She gonna be in jail with his ass. They're gonna be pen pals, may as well. They're gonna be friends and shit.
But what if he liked it?
See, that's what I'm saying. And I haven't, okay, I ain't going there. But a lot of men that have shit happen to them that we don't think is fair say, but I liked it. So this is where I jump off the train. I don't even know.
3 days though, that nigga got tortured.
Okay. And
I'm sure she gave him a break in between.
That is crazy.
I
What if
wonder, did he eat and shit? Did he get fed?
He ate her ass.
When you rolling off them
shit.
pills, you ain't really hungry.
Really. Just imagine being off an X pill for 3 days. Is that how Viagra is?
I would assume so, and if so, that's fucking amazing.
I mean, nah, that shit exhausting. If you're not hydrated and in the mood, that shit annoying.
You get you a 2 for 2 from Wawa with the juices, a Nutter Butter, and call it a fucking day. You're living life like Larry.
I had to scroll down.
I
Danny,
swear
I
to
knew
God, I
that
love
was
when you
you.
say shit like that, Daddy. That voice.
Right. I knew it was Danny.
Said he's living the dream. Fuck it.
I'm joking, but I'm serious.
Okay. That's why I always say it smells like blue dolphins in here. Poor whatever his name is. At least we're not saying R.I.P. him. What if she'd have gotten pregnant? This could just take so many turns.
She owned the store. All she gotta do is spend that
This shit,
$500.
keep the shit pushing. Next topic. Oh yeah, we got this dude. He borrowed 10K. There's no audio to this either. He borrowed 10K from his girl. He was trying to place a bet type shit. This nigga ended up hitting for 100 million. He gave her 10K back. That bitch was mad. She said she won 40 million. What y'all think about this shit, gang?
Yeah, damn. 10K and I'm out, Shaw.
Now you know for damn sure that's not his girl no more. He has moved on, and unless they had a contract, that's all she was owed back was her 10K. That's it.
Look, he did the right thing. He gave her the 10K back.
I don't know how
I
I feel
agree.
about this.
She gonna be mad either way. She mad,
Give
I gave her the
her
money
But it
back.
was her lucky 10K that hit for the 100 million. If you would have used anybody else's money, it probably wouldn't have hit.
but guess
I
what?
Her
mean,
money blessed
She
that
got
bet.
that lucky 10K back. It didn't go in the trash.
The thing is, she can't argue that it was her lucky 10K that won it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you can argue that.
First of all, let's talk about the fact that he was great enough and in a beautiful situation to where he can ask his girl for 10K to begin with. He should have
I
kept
feel
her.
like if it wasn't like an agreement, like, okay, I'm gonna let you borrow this, but it's gonna be plus interest. Like if y'all didn't agree to it, then he don't owe you shit but your 10K.
I agree, influence.
I thought he stole it. He borrowed it or he stole it?
Borrow
He
with her
borrowed it.
Yeah,
10K to 100 million. Damn, that's a turnaround.
I ain't gonna lie, the nigga a little
What kind
selfish
of
though.
bet was this? If any of y'all niggas know how to turn 10K to 100 million, I got 10K. I'm just
See what
saying.
I'm saying? Boss lady.
I
Nigga
do
gonna
want a
tell you that
percentage
during
though.
tax season for sure.
Okay, let me flip that. Guys are the worst. I mean, no, they're not. I take that back. But they have the memes around tax season rule, and it's always a dude trying to flip his girl tax check. And ain't none of the money came about like they said. Ain't nobody actually flipped it and came up. It's just,
Ma'am, I have to stop you there. I've been one of those girls.
y'all flipped it.
Yes, he did. He did it a couple of
Okay,
times.
I like
Back in the
that.
beginning of our relationship, it surely
Salute
did
to the
happen once or
homie.
twice.
Okay, I appreciate that perspective, Ty. The world has evolved. Let us know.
Yo, we about to get into this next topic, gang. This nigga said he cheated on his wife with 75 women. We about to get into it. Ping up, shut the room, gang. Whoa, whoa.
That's Zim cousin.
You cheated on her with over 50 women?
Maybe 75, but
Okay, so you admit you cheated on your wife with 75 women?
it's not like cheating cost me money. So
It is when you're buying them spray tans and jewelry and stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry, back up. Let me get this straight. You admit that you cheated on your wife with 75 women?
this is between when we first got together when I was 19 and she was 20, first of all.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around 75 women. You cheated on your wife with 75 women?
In a course of 14 years. It's not like it was
Okay,
just in
so a
1
few
year.
every year. Okay. Your wife is saying you cheated on her with over 50 women?
Maybe
Yo, this nigga different. I ain't gonna hold you. What y'all think about this shit?
Come on, married people. Don't be quiet.
That's another
That nigga
content
married.
thing. That's another content thing. Because if she like it, I love it.
I
You can tell
mean, but
everybody about it if you want everybody to know your business. But if you ain't doing nothing about it, what is the point? I'm just saying.
okay, so in the course of 14 years, that's approximately 5 women per year.
That nigga got
It's
pork
not
and
that bad. That's not that bad.
Come on,
It's not that
Daddy.
bad.
Danny, say it. Say it, Daddy. Say it.
I'm
That's one every
flabbergasted.
season.
yeah, I want to
That's
hear
one
That's
every
Beatrice
yeah. I
season.
was gonna
stat.
say that's one every what 4 months,
It's not
3 months.
bad. That's not bad.
Oh my god.
Not bad is
Does
How
he
crazy.
have
many people?
any assets?
Cause she might get him mad every holiday,
Is he
major
paying for
holiday.
pain and
You know what I mean?
suffering? I'm just trying to understand the justice system here. Is she being compensated for this?
I mean, how many bitches is you supposed to
Well,
fuck a year?
he was
Oh my
19 and she
god.
was 20, so I think that's like karma.
It'd be a
He was a
16 What
teenager.
will it?
Oh no.
He was vulnerable when she got him. He was young-minded, and she took
Oh
advantage of
god.
that brother
That's
and his
Bro,
definitely
and
you
his
don't know if
Once,
young
his
once,
birthday
mind.
was the next month.
once we get done with this, I got a question for the guys in general. Guys, are there anyone among us on stage, in the chat, in the goo, that has never cheated? I'm asking. I ain't passing no judgment, just asking. Because I know it kind of seems like a rite of passage for men
You
to
talking
cheat, and
about
I know
married
women.
men or just
I mean,
in general?
if you're in a committed relationship, do you call it cheating? I mean, what do you call it?
Oh yeah,
Because I
that's
think
cheating.
it's okay. So, are there any men that have never cheated?
like
I'm
ever
just
in
asking.
life or with a specific woman.
Just at all. Like, has there ever been a woman that you have not cheated on?
I ain't never cheated on good cheating. Never snake, never lied, don't lie,
Good
don't cheat,
answer.
nothing.
Oh, that's great. Okay, just
But
asking.
my whole life it ain't never been like that.
Oh my gosh. I
I
was
ain't never,
rooting for
yeah, I ain't
you.
never. I mean,
You cheated on everybody else but her.
I wouldn't just say I'm just a cheater, but I'm gonna just keep it a stack. Like I ain't did no deceitful shit behind Gatita back. But yeah, in my other relationship, yeah, I probably was out of pocket a couple times. I definitely didn't fuck. Yeah, I done definitely cheated before. Hell yeah. But in this relationship right now, at 20, 28, dealing with her for about 2, almost 3 years, I ain't cheated on that one.
Good answer, homie.
Okay, so
Like,
you have been a cheater. This woman's just she's different. So
She's an
you didn't cheat on
anomaly.
her.
I love it.
Okay.
what's that, Mocha?
It means that she's different. She's special.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I put a baby in it. Baby about to pop out 3 weeks. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Shout out my
yeah.
nigga Ru at the top. Hello.
That sounds sexy. It's like I put a baby in her. Boop.
Pop goes the baby.
Yeah.
Pop. Yeah, hey, but I don't know. How many people is you supposed to fuck a year? Let's just say you single. If you single, how many, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many is too many? How many people
It's
is
too
too many
many.
people?
2
Yeah,
is
let's
too
just,
many. That's my answer. 2 is too many.
all right. Men, I want to ask the fellas, what y'all think too many is?
Because it's a different rule for you guys. You're right. So men, answer him.
Ain't no such thing, man. Come on, you know.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to keep it a stack. I think fucking 5 females a year. I would like to put that in poor dick management. The category poor dick management. I think that's what that is. Cause me personally, I feel like, damn, man, like shit. That's why I was like, how many bitches you supposed to fuck? If you single, how many bitches you supposed to fuck? And then if you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. That's why I said if you're single, like, is you supposed to be fucking one bitch a month? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because Moko's saying 2 people a year. That's not a bad answer to me, and I'm a man. But that's why I wanted to ask the other fellas, because I see shit differently. You know what I'm saying? One of the homies like, shit, it ain't no limit. So I want to see what y'all think. Like, should you be fucking a bitch every month? Because I think 75 women in 14 years is just crazy. Me personally.
I think if nobody's being deceived, there's no malice or heartbreak and drama and or STDs. I can see some people not being real spiritual when it comes to sexuality, and it's more of like a desire, like food and water. So it's like I want to fuck, and it may not be the same person because I'm single. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't spread no diseases, and they ain't giving me none. If it was like mature and clean and righteous, I could see, somebody just having a lot of desires. But unfortunately, like, I feel that most people got STDs, even if they don't stand out. I feel like a lot of people that are overly sexually active or started fucking early in a young adult life or teenage life got HPV. HPV is why most often younger people are dying from cancer in higher numbers than they used to. And I'm talking about throat cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, ovarian cyst, and all that shit. So it's like, if the risk outweighs the reward, I don't think people should be like, well, I just wanted to fuck 5 times a year and wondering why everybody dying. That's just me.
Yeah, that makes some sense. I don't know. I think 75. The homie in the
You still
chat
on that
said,
number.
"Yeah, I'm stuck on the 75." The homie say it's cool though. He like, that's about right if you a cheater.
He said, if you a cheater, that's about right. Oh my
And that's an older
God.
nigga talking, so he a little, he might be a little thawed off too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be out with
Bring that
think a little
nigga up.
different.
That's it. Who is it? E45?
Yeah.
Don't do nothing crazy. Then they get shy. You try to bring them up, they don't want to talk. Okay, he up there. What's up, 45? Where Naughty ass go? Oh, y'all got Naughty.
So with it.
So
Can you
you
hear me?
sound like a seasoned cheater. Talk to us.
Hold on.
So, okay.
Go ahead.
So you said that sounds about right. Unpack that for us.
I said if you were a cheater over 14 years, 75 women, that's pretty easy for a dude. With no not catching nothing, don't get me wrong. It's clean and you're a cheater, 75 women over 14 years. Possible.
That's not bad. I mean, if you a cheater, I get his logic. You know what I'm saying? If you a cheater, you know what I'm saying? You probably fucking with, five women. What Danny said? I think that was Danny, 5 people a year. Shit, that's
Yeah,
about
that's
every
like
two
5
and
and
a half months.
impossible.
Yeah, you switch a bitch every 2 months, 2.5 months, like that.
So a cheater in y'all book only fucking 5 people a year? That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Some people had more.
Nah, a lot to who?
Nigga.
How many should they be fucking a year?
Yeah, if you're a
Slim
cheater,
down.
I don't know how many. I'm just saying.
That's
I'm
what I'm
single.
saying. I'm just
So
listening.
yeah, I'm single. So and 5 people sound ridiculous. That means you really ain't you ain't smooth with how you deliver your whatever you trying to get off to whoever you trying.
Sound like them 5 people is old people you was fucking. Like they been in your past or something.
And is it 5 new people a year? Well,
Cause
yeah, because you
my
said
shit gotta be
75.
new.
That is crazy. Well, it's like these couldn't be wealthy people or people that have something to lose, because 5 random new people every year and you have something to lose is insane. Like, people getting set up by women or men, STDs, like all kind of shit. Or if his partner leaves, if he's married, she gonna take half, or he gonna have a headache, he gonna lose properties. So it's like, what people who got something to lose, I don't think they move recklessly like that.
That's why we use condoms. Exactly.
Oh my
Some niggas,
God.
Got
my
shit to
dad,
lose, sweetheart.
some niggas go out to the club and try to fuck a bitch.
But you know these men be getting into these mini relationships with their other girlfriends, start spending too much time catching feelings, and then you know it, you in another whole nother relationship.
That's crazy. Perm, what announcement you got? What are you talking about?
I want to say peace and love to the room. Do not update this app. You will not be able to go to your back channels. You will have to schedule a room to start one. The only way you can back channel somebody is going to be through a voice message. It won't be no more writing in the back channel. So use your old Keep your old app. If you do update, I do got the link to the old version of the app, but do not update this app. The hallway looking crazy. Only
Wait,
people you can
what?
see, only people you can see is your followers, not who you following. That following shit is out. So when you update the app, do not update this app. If you do, use your burner to update it. Don't update it with your app you got now.
That was a very great announcement.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that in problematic narratives
I
because that's some nerd shit.
I ain't gonna. I'm trying to lose my back channel, so I'm great.
I knew somebody was gonna say that because everybody, as soon as you start banking, PTR, this back channel from 70 months ago. So Clubhouse was like, fuck all that pussy shit. We keeping the player. Yeah. Thank you, Perm. Oh, that's naughty. Thank you, Perm, for the announcement. I'm gonna do some investigating. So when we go to the next room, y'all, we definitely gonna unpack that shit because it is September. They said that there were big changes coming in September when everybody was lying, talking about they're gonna get rid of Clubhouse in September, and what it was is the updates. It was never Clubhouse was gonna end. So now maybe we can talk about a lot of these updates and everybody talking about all the updates except for the monetizing that they promised. So we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna look into it. We're gonna unpack it. You heard that, Naughty,
Wait,
about the back channels?
what? What's the back channels? I'm not updating this shit because you're gonna lose all
Yeah,
your
say that shit
followers.
again, gang.
Don't
Wait, you
update.
said you're gonna lose all
Don't
your followers?
listen. I want y'all. I'm gonna explain it one more time. If you update your phone, your following is going to be of who you're following.
Excuse me?
Now who
Your
follows you?
following is
That is
going to be who
crazy.
you're following. So if you're only following 500 people, that's going to be your following. So everybody else is going to disappear.
So what you're saying is go hurry up and follow all them people back?
Correct.
Nah, yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Follow some folks for you. You got the choice of
Right
put back
now,
in there.
right? So it says, so if you look at my account, it says I had six. So listen, it says, hold
Okay,
on,
what you
give me
say,
one
Naughty?
second.
I like that shit.
Give me 1 second. It says, so if you look at my page, it says I have 6,000.9 and I'm only following 2,000.4. If I update my phone, I'm only going to have 2.4K followers and I'm following 2K.4. So it's going to disappear. The people that I'm not following is going to disappear off my page.
And if you update
That's
your
what's
phone,
up.
like what
All
you
you
talking
fake
about, iOS
bougie
17?
reek type, all you fake bougie CEO reek type niggas is over for you niggas.
You a
Who
hater.
talking about
39
fake
followers.
bougie? Meanwhile, you got about 1.4 people you're not following. Well, 1.2 to be
I don't
exact.
follow
Hey,
because most of those niggas is Forex niggas. I don't even fuck
And
with
on
them
hey,
top of
not
that,
niggas.
you can't see. So, like, say for example, if like these people I gotta be following them in order for them to see my club.
Oh no, that's nasty
right.
work.
Not
No,
That
no, no,
is.
no.
how you
That's
start.
I don't
nasty.
Not
like that
not. I
shit.
got a
Look, I'm
question.
finna
Not
start adding
I
people
feel
right
like
now.
if they want us to go, all they gotta do is just say that. I feel like
No,
they
but
not. I
keep
got a
doing
listen,
question.
little
but
shit
think
and little
about
Not. I
it.
got a
shit.
question.
Like
Yeah.
when they
Did you
Think about
start?
what's
converted the
behind the scenes.
greenhouses to
Hold
the
on to do with the
houses,
question. Hold on.
and
Yeah,
then like it just be little shit back to back. Like I guess that was a tactic to, you know what I'm saying? Like to where it's like, all right,
Yeah.
but then niggas learned the algorithm, and then it wasn't a problem no more. Now this,
Ask your question, homie.
I got a
Naughty.
question
Yeah.
on
Go
not.
ahead.
When you open your, I try to go open some of my rooms. Right? Do you have to schedule the room to open, or do because the way it looked like you had to schedule that room to
yeah, you
open?
can
You said you
schedule it,
can't
or
go
you
in and
can go.
start
So,
the
like,
house.
say you can go. So, like right now, right? You can go and leave out in the hallways, and then it'll say start a room. You see where at the top it say start a room.
I see.
Okay, so you click it, and then you can find your house and start your own room in your house.
This is a new update, right?
No, this been like this.
No. I'm saying if you on the new update, you can't start a room. You had to schedule it. That why I was
Oh, I
asking.
don't know.
Did
This
you
is
know
why you
anything
start the
about that?
update. I don't know
Cause
that.
it be that I got the old link to the old. I got the old link for the old update. I got it. You know what I'm saying. I screenshot all that. But when I'm saying you can't just go in and say, okay, you go in the hallway, start a room in the house. You
You
can't
got
do
an
that no more.
Android, Perm?
Yeah, I got an Android.
Yeah, see, the old links to previous versions of apps don't work on iPhone.
Yeah,
Because
but
I
they
used to
can't. They can't.
program Androids. They don't do that on
Right.
Apple.
But they can't dictate who they want to keep the new app or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like that if you want to just keep that and run with that, you can. You got the choice to do that. They can't force that new app on people that don't. You know what I'm saying? Update the app. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying it's hard to open a space because you had to schedule the space now instead of just going in and start one.
Wonder if this will stop some of the random clipping, getting accounts clipped.
That's what it's designed for.
How's that going to stop you from clipping people, though?
I think it's just these non-millennial people. This doesn't sound millennial at all. If you say I'm gonna change my app to make who you're following more important than your number of followers, that just sounds like you trying to change the social norm because everybody's like addicted to followers and they work hard for their followings and it makes them feel, I'm season one, all of those shit. So it's like they trying to curve the behavior and the attitude of the app, and I just think that that's goofy. You can't try to make us kumbaya and humble, trying to humble motherfuckers and change the trajectory of the app. You're gonna lose users. So
Yeah, I think that you worked hard for people that's fun. That doesn't mean just because you follow me doesn't mean I have to follow you.
yeah,
Like my content that I produce for you to follow me, and they're content enough to keep following me off of that strength. I don't follow everybody,
me
so
either.
and I've never been that.
I'm just saying that conscious shit don't really work well in business. And when these motherfuckers start being, what do they call it, philanthropists and bored, and they just doing shit, it ain't gonna change the world. But I see what they trying to do,
Hey
and
Moko,
it's not gonna change.
you mentioned something about millennials, right? We're gonna put them to the side. Let's talk about
Don't
something that
don't put us to the side. But
no,
go
no, no,
ahead.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying, I'm not directed it toward the millennials, right? We
Okay,
talking
cool.
about. I'm directing it towards the older people. And I've been in these conversations in the room, just sitting in the group, just listening. A lot of them complaining and said, "We want this app to be educational." These are the people that actually having the conversation with Clubhouse on the floor, right? They complain about it's not being educational. It's a bunch of shit going on, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? They don't look as a Clubhouse app as a social app. They look at it more as for their own, you know what I'm saying, own game, like they using Clubhouse as a HGTV or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? They don't hear from y'all that say this what we doing and this what we building. You know what I'm saying? They hearing from older people in their late 50s and 60s and shit talking about sewing and crocheting and shit.
But see, whoever, I know disrespect, but just as a business person, this is why they lost investors the first fucking time. They're supposed to have been updating, showing the world and showing their investors how this is eventually going to be monetized and has some sort of influence in this new age of fucking the Aquarius. And all they doing is like being overly conscious, emotional fucking social justice fighters trying to change the behaviors of the app and still ain't hitting on shit for how they supposed to make some money from it. This is exactly why the investors pulled out the first time. So whoever behind this motherfucker kumbaya, let me hire me. They need some advisors or some fucking advice.
Where if you look at Periscope, right, there was a third party app required by Twitter, where Twitter turned to Twitter Spaces, and Periscope had that same problem what Clubhouse is dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? So I do. It's not far fetched that in a couple of months or maybe next year, right, that Clubhouse won't be around too long. I don't see it's a thing somebody gonna
Well,
acquire to get rid of.
what saves them is that it's almost one of a kind. So the audio app, since we've been coming from MySpace, what is it? What's the? I don't know. When I was in college, some black people in Texas had one. I forgot what it was. Dallas Peeps. We had Dallas Peeps. It was MySpace. It was Facebook. It's Instagram. It's Twitter. So Clubhouse being an audio app was just kind of like very innovative. I don't think that they're gonna do away with it. If anything, you may see more of them, But I'm saying from a financial standpoint, they always on some social justice shit, kind of like Elon, and not really looking at how they can benefit their investors. They not fucking Elon, and they don't got Elon in their back pocket either. So I think they need to make better financial choices and get off this freedom fighter social justice shit.
I got a peer review article right talk about Clubhouse and how they infiltrated Clubhouse with COVID conversations, right? I ain't talking about, there's nothing wrong having the COVID conversations because I had them too, right? But they were using the gang of what's that app that collect money? It's a popular app that collect money. Say it again. No, they use
You in
What,
the matrix?
GoFundMe?
they use it GoFundMe to collect money using the COVID conversation. And that app that I got the peer review information on that. I shared it. Somebody found out how to do that shit. But yeah, I share that app, that conversation of that link that was shared to me. It's an updated peer review article talking about Clubhouse and using people on Clubhouse using GoFundMe to raise money using COVID as a conversation to get a bunch of people in. So I'm thinking that's just part of the study they're using as well too, because it's a peer review
Yeah,
article
because
on
they do the same thing for autism and breast cancer awareness. It's been a thing. Breast cancer spilled off into the NBA, the NFL, all the athletes, the sports, the Pop Warner, and they ain't found the cure yet. But it's like finding the cure has been very lucrative. So they doing the same thing with pandemics or anything that is highly publicized. When you look up trending topics, it's not that they're using fear mongering, but whatever has the most trends, whatever has the most clicks, whatever has the most views. And unfortunately, it's the latest greatest thing, COVID. Before that, it was breast cancer, autism. They talked about they used us millennials to talk about the housing market and the wage gaps and all this old shit. They just use whatever's hot at the time, and they've been doing it. So can't nobody be mad if they are using and abusing COVID, because they used and abused breast cancer for fucking 2 generations.
Yeah, that's liberal world order, right? And it's the thing. It's a liberal ideology where how things are structured and set up, and thinking what we doing is the best fit for the people is really not. And like I say, we all know that they put into place supposed to put another shutdown within October, right? And all this stuff, going into the primary elections. You got this going on with Trump and this and that and the third, but not trying to change the conversation. But I'm just saying, Paula Rohan has got a liberal mindset. Don't know, never forget that. Even though they have an app for people to come in and have a conversation, but you got to understand that they have a liberal order and agenda. It's a such thing. If you want to look up the liberal world order, the international liberal world order, all that's connected. So you can do research on that, and that'll bring you to what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Not for saying that that's the thing, but you got to think about the people that created this app have a liberal mindset when they do things like that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Perm, for coming up and speaking. You've been in the goo since before I got here. So I'm glad you came up and talked to us and had like some super dope shit to say. So salute to you, Big Perm.
Well, like I say, I call the 100 franchise. You know what I'm saying? I'm always around. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all in my top 5. Somebody asked a question, who y'all top 5? Y'all one of my top 5. I call the franchise, the whole 100 movement. I call the franchise. So I'm always here listening, troll sometime a little bit, but when y'all have y'all family business, that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to support the way I can. But yeah, man, God has to share that with y'all because what I'm saying, in case you want to get in your war chest and you can't go to it because you update the app. Don't do that.
Facts. Now, you know what? I wonder if they'll get smart when you update your system software. I wonder if that's going to automatically mandate the update to the apps. They can do that, right?
Right.
They haven't yet, but they can.
Oh my God, I hate this new update. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and if you update your phone, you can't change
That
if
shit
you
real.
don't update it, you can't charge your phone and a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
That's
first
what
of
I'm
Maria,
saying.
it's
It's
done.
all,
demonstrated
Yeah,
if y'all need
Maria.
to not
I
change that.
can't
You
even
sure
Update
you
the app.
find
can't
the
charge
fucking
your
room.
phone?
Like the whole
Hold
setup
on.
is different. Did
Not
anybody else
you.
update
I was
their
talking.
app?
You
I
about to
didn't.
have a bunch of people
Can
come in the room
somebody
and say
send
they did
Captain
that?
Yo.
can somebody send Cap an invite? I
You
keep
still
trying to
got
bring
your
him up.
followers,
It
Aaliyah?
say I
Yeah,
can't
it
no
was
more.
fucking me up
No,
earlier.
so that's another
Yo,
thing.
Cap,
So
you
you
about that
listen,
shit.
they changed the whole this
Zim,
is
you stupid.
important. I'm sorry. Did anybody update? Maybe because y'all didn't update y'all ad.
I didn't, Aaliyah. Tell us
Yeah, I
about it.
updated
So,
it.
I don't know
it,
what the fuck this
Screenshot.
is.
Somebody got to put me
This
on
is
game.
not
This
even
shit look
Clubhouse no
retarded.
more. So
Yeah.
now the hallway looks like this. Let me see. Let me try to screenshot so put in my PTR.
Rue, is this breaking into the content? Or are we good?
Nah, y'all
Oh my
good. Pop your
bad.
shit.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
pop
No.
your
You
shit. Y'all
good,
good.
Aaliyah?
Listen, this is nuts. I hate it here. What the fuck is this? So it's more so conversation. So they want you to have conversations in the means of group chat. So it's like a bunch of audio rooms. And now they said they don't want you to focus on followers. So y'all are definitely gonna notice a difference in y'all followers. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
I like the way you say now.
Really, what am I saying?
I don't know. I just like the way you say it.
Really, what does it do for you?
That's kind of
Thank
sexy.
you. Is that
Yeah,
what's going
that's
on
true.
here?
Don't ask that nigga that, girl. Till you
I'm
find out.
sorry. I
Hold
know
on. Is
you're
that
right.
Cap?
So let me
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
that's Cap.
I just
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
Cap that
Oh,
said it.
that's you, Cap.
Hey,
Yeah, that's me
Cap.
that
What's up,
said it.
Cap?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, shit.
But this is major. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like this at all. I couldn't even find a damn room.
Don't click links.
Was I the only nobody else
No,
updated the
I
Nah,
did
I
room?
not.
updated. This shit
Shit.
looks super weird and fucked up to me. I
Like,
think.
what is this? They completely changed the whole layout. Like, so the whole point of Clubhouse now is, I
Mm.
guess, I don't
They
know.
are
It's just
fucking social
weird.
justice fucking fucks, and I think the investors gonna run even further than they did last fucking year. This is some goofy
Yeah, that
kumbaya shit, and
hallway
it's
is
not
crazy.
smart.
Yeah,
That
because it's
hallway
They
is
like,
trying to they trying
where
to
are they
compete with
going?
Zoom and shit. They supposed to be competing with Instagram and fucking X Twitter. They on some Zoom shit.
This update is trash.
Yeah, they trying to
We
get
might
rid of the
got,
chat.
Okay, just making sure.
like, so is it only
They gonna
certain
get
amount
rid
of
of the chat.
people?
Yeah,
How are we going to do this?
they finna change this shit to be like Twitter. It's gonna be like that Twitter. What's that called? Spaces.
Like this spaces?
Yeah,
The
they
Twitter
finna
done
put.
changed. Twitter called Twitter X.
But the
Yeah,
layout is goofy. I don't like the fact that you
yeah. I couldn't
can't
even find a
see.
room.
Yeah, you got to
It
scroll
looked
through
like a
all of
bunch
this
of
stuff.
socials
Yeah, that's
on your
exactly what it looked
PTR,
like.
Aaliyah. Well, the celebrities came
Yeah.
back using socials, like, so that was their. I mean, I think they agents, because some of the celebrities that I saw that came back, and they be in and out, not on some. They be on some incognito shit. They use socials so you can't share them. They don't want big crowds. It'd be like little bitty socials, and you gotta see them on here. But see that makes sense now. So whoever they talking to the original, like, celebrities and people that they brought on here when the pandemic started, because how y'all saying the update is working is how the celebrities move when they get on here anyway. They don't care for big rooms. They don't want you to share the room. They don't want nobody saying, hey, such and such in here. They do socials, and if you see the motherfucker, you see it. That's
So,
something.
Aaliyah, the new updates is, if you can hear me, the new update is no more back channels. But what you can do is there's a button to get archives of your back channels. So now it's gonna be like of you leaving a voice note to that person, and that's how they're gonna
But you
communicate.
can't talk. You can't text no more
No,
though,
you
right?
can't. So the
That's
only
some
thing,
bullshit.
yeah, that's the only thing that's going on. As well as if you're starting, so all the members that you have that's following you is gonna automatically be transferred to your like the houses that you have. So like if I have a house, automatically they get transferred to my house. The only way that the pink tickets are gonna be ever removed is if they follow the house. They don't even need to follow you; they just follow the house, and they still can find the house. So there's a lot of
Wait,
things that they.
explain that one again. Explain that one again. So if you
So
created a house and you got 2,000 followers, they automatically get added. Is that what you're saying?
So okay, so it based on your followers, right? So whoever's following you automatically goes into your house, right? But if you have people like that have pink tickets, they can't either. They have to follow you, and you have to follow them back in order to be friends. Now they're quote unquote they're called friends. So if you follow the person back, they're called friends. If you want them to not follow you and just follow the house, that's the only way that they can find you in the hallways. And now your name is not even going to show in the hallways, so you're just like a PTR in
That's
the hallway.
crazy. And so you have
So
to
and it
follow
looks like
everybody back now?
no, you don't.
Sorry?
Like, do you
What'd
have
you
to
say?
follow everybody back?
No, you're going to start losing people.
You got a
Wait,
choice to follow them back.
Yeah,
hold
that's what
on.
I
And
said. You're
didn't
gonna.
y'all see this too? It makes you download a secondary. What the fuck is this for a chat? It's a new thing called Notion. It's a whole nother app. It says create a house for all your
That's the
followers.
hanky
Welcome to the
phone.
new Clubhouse.
And even
We
if you're
can't
opening
wait.
up rooms and
Wait,
stuff like
so
that,
Aaliyah,
so
how
you're
does
going to.
that work with? Oh, I didn't mean. Oops, my bad. I done cut
No,
somebody
you're
off.
good. No, you're good. I was just going to say, if you're going to open up a room, you can actually do like a voice note now to
Hold on,
open up a
Didi. I don't
room.
think you understand. Hold on, Didi. What you talking about? One for a second. Danny, what you say?
I'm trying to understand because you know how, like, for morning show and late night, how there's a chat that everybody puts shit in and all that stuff. Are you saying that now it's a
Oh
voice note?
yeah.
It's a whole separate app. Yup. It
Yeah,
looks like
Instagram.
So how are you
it's
gonna
making
run
it.
it? Because I haven't updated, so I can let me see something. If I write in this chat, I just want to know: do you see that I'm communicating?
Hold on. Let me go back to my actual.
Oh, it says not
Oh shit, I
delivered.
see what you talking about. So you
Nuh-uh.
don't have
Shit,
to
It's
don't
worry
do the
not
about it.
update.
delivered. It won't. It doesn't even make sense because it's not
Well,
gonna.
no, I'm seeing. Hold on. Let me see. Test. I can still see the chat here. However,
No,
when
I'm
I
Yeah,
talking
but I
about the
go.
can't text you.
group
I can't text
chats.
you
No,
over
You
you
get what I'm
there.
can't.
All my
You
saying?
back
Oh
you
channels are
yeah,
can't
gone.
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ali,
I
I'm
see
talking
what
about for the morning show group
Dude, you don't need
chats
to be
where
texting
everybody's
nobody.
Yeah, y'all gonna
communicating.
be
I'm
using
saying
Telegram.
since I didn't update it, I can still see it. However, if I send you a message on it, it's
Oh
not
no.
delivering to the rest of y'all.
Yeah, I
No,
see that
Danny.
too.
So when eventually when it gets to iPhone, then you can just leave a voice note to her in the back channels. There's
Well, my point is
that
it's
you can't.
I think she's talking
overcomplicating the
about something else.
process
Dude.
so that
Right. So what
way
about the
to run
morning
a show,
schedule?
it's like
Exactly, Rosetta. Yeah, and Danny. Yeah, I see you
Man,
guys'
I
point
can't
that you're
even
making.
back
My bad,
channel you, and
Danny.
I ain't update. They didn't kill off that shit. That shit gone.
Well, I back
Gone.
and
channel
then if
double
no
about the
one can
next
see the
room. Mine still work.
rooms, then it's gonna have to be where you gotta find a different algorithm to run a show.
Man,
So
this shit
Oh
it
weird.
looks
shit!
I
It
ain't
like
did
gonna
just
lie.
start
Shit
so
crazy.
working.
it looks
Damn.
like it's another. That's what I'm saying. When I click on, let me go back to what I clicked on because it said if you want to create a house somewhere for you to chat, it gave me some option to download another app. It says welcome to the new Clubhouse. It says something about Notion. I just clicked off of it,
That's
but it
the
looks
name
like
of the app.
it's trying to download. It's trying to get us to download an additional app.
And what's the app called? You
Well,
said
It
Notion.
looks like Notion or
I'm gonna tell
something.
y'all right now, all the mainstream people, all the celebrities, all the content creators, when they remove themselves from Clubhouse because they don't get credit for their following, Clubhouse gonna switch that shit right back. They trying everybody right now, and don't let them do that shit. Communicate with them if you don't like these updates, and or leave this motherfucker, and they gonna take all that shit back. They being goofy as fuck.
Yeah, this shit trash, but the
Well, you
content would
know,
be crazy.
sometimes when
Y'all
they
leaving
drop the
crazy ass audio messages.
updates, like it don't be set in stone anyway. Like y'all remember when they first did the houses
It's a
situation and everything was at the bottom,
like a social
like, and we
experiment.
had
Right,
to
right.
create a house to get the room to an actual room type shit and feed the traffic that way. And then they just switched it all together to where we didn't have to do that no more.
Yeah, so don't
Yeah, I
let them
remember
don't
that.
let
Yeah.
them bully y'all. I don't think that's right. These people work hard for who they are and all their numbers and all the hard work they've been putting in for the last 3 years. So when they start moving away from this motherfucking app, then these kumbaya ass motherfuckers is gonna make more changes because all the stupid shit they changed in the last 2 years led them to have to lay off 50 to 75% of their employees, and their investors pulled out, and they still making stupid ass choices.
Don't update. Do not update.
They need
Hell
better
no.
fucking attorneys or something.
You still can't chat though. I tried to send T Cuz one, Danny one, and
Yeah,
yeah, people.
mine
Yeah,
said
I
not
tried to send you one too,
delivered, and
bro.
I've been back channeling this whole room. But now it say not delivered.
What you said, T?
Well, the
I
best
said
thing
I tried to
about
send you
this
a
that
chat too, bro. I tried to say
it
why
saved
that bitch ain't say
all
nothing
y'all
but not
niggas.
delivered.
He
That
said,
wasn't supposed to be
"Wow."
in that back channel. It saved all y'all. It cleared the evidence. Look at
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
I can
But
still
but
see
that
my back
audio,
channel.
that
I
audio
just can't
audio
send messages.
content gonna be crazy though.
A lot of
Imagine leaving some
motherfuckers.
crazy audio message. That's gonna be crazy.
Start
You can
complaining.
just say it was AI voice. It wasn't me. Shit, the fuck, we in a new
Shit.
age. That was not me. It wasn't me
That's
on
a
no
good
video.
comeback.
It wasn't me on no goddamn audio. That is AI. I
That's
was
a good
somewhere
comeback.
else. Yes,
That's a
sir.
good comeback. But that shit's still gonna be crazy
Hey,
though.
the Beehive
It
back
wasn't
channel don't
me.
work either, gang.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
gonna be
shit
using
gone.
Telegram for that shit, man. Use Telegram.
It wasn't me. Not it. Are you digging through a bag of chips?
I just want to say, y'all DL niggas, y'all lucky as fuck.
Oh my god.
She went down.
Y'all is
I can't
lucky as
stand Nutty.
fuck.
And whoever else
Y'all
laughing, I can't
DL
stand none
niggas
of you.
lucky as fuck. I
Oh,
can't go
that is
to my back
crazy.
channels like that no more.
This is
Damn, that's
bullshit.
crazy. Nah, you can
Y'all
get the
hoes
archives. I
lucky,
think you can get the
bitch.
archives. You just can't search. You
I
just
can't
can't
even
type nothing
shoot
new.
my
So you would have to know
jumper
who it is.
no more.
Oh my God, they trying to kill us all. That's crazy. I'm gonna miss y'all.
That shit sucks,
Just
man.
it's an attack at certain individuals, like certain people that want all the weird motherfuckers to have their way. They got together, they voted, and now you got it.
Definitely
Yeah,
sound like some goofy shit.
Yeah, that
here
shit
we go.
sucks, man. I ain't gonna lie.
People leaving the app and the investors seeing that and pulling out again. They supposed to been focusing on how to monetize. None of these things are. Well, I guess if their changes make Clubhouse a different environment, so that they don't get sued for monetizing things that go against the community guidelines, that makes sense. But it ain't gonna work like they think. They were supposed to been focusing on monetizing and getting those investors back their money, and this is not a good start. And I'm sure it's an investor sitting somewhere saying, okay, but where the numbers at? What are we looking at? And it ain't gonna look good when people start dropping because you can't see that they have 150 million fucking followers. They just gonna leave. People don't operate like that. So they keep doing these fucking psychological warfare games. People ain't gonna change it and say, oh, well, we're just gonna go with the program. Bitch, they're not gonna use your shit. They got other platforms where they can get the flowers they deserve. They're not gonna use your shit.
Well, enough of the
That
problem.
part,
What we
man.
about to do about it, niggas? What we about to do?
Can't even
I
stay in the
guess we
room no
gotta
more.
we gotta figure out how it works and how can
You
we
said
find
what you
100
about to do?
side
Like we about to
rooms.
click up, Danny. We about to ride out.
Yo,
And go sit.
Okay, I like
Let
that.
me know what app we on,
Danny
because the
said we
last
about
time
to
they
ride
played with
out.
us, we we went right to Twitter Spaces.
Okay,
So,
Twitter Spaces don't sound like a bad idea, and I fuck
nah, it
with
is a
Twitter
Nah.
bad
Spaces
idea
will be
because
Oh,
Twitter
it is.
Spaces doesn't allow a certain amount of people on the stage
on the
or
stage at the same
mods,
time. Right,
so it's
right.
inconvenient
That's
depending on what you're
exactly
trying
what
to
they finna
do.
so a
do to
lot,
Rip.
so all,
There
all
go
y'all
the
that like
rip.
to hang out on stage and don't say shit. It's not good for you.
And
Even if
Oh
you
fuck
do
with
shit.
say
Exactly.
rip,
If
shit
you on
yo.
though, it only
stage
allows
talking,
like what,
like five,
maybe five.
maybe
Yeah, it was
They
like
just gonna
between
have to
five
do
and
Rip.
11.
mhm.
It was like
Man, rip
11
is
people on the
the
stage,
answer,
and
man.
then five
Yeah,
who
you got
can
two. You
control
got two
it.
But
Can you
but
can you
co-hosts.
but
have
people
1,000 people on Riff at a time, or like
The
500?
game shut down.
Yeah, you can have a whole bunch
So
of motherfuckers.
I
I
I
mean
mean,
don't
I
think you
don't
can
mind
have
hopping on
500
Riff
people on
every
Riff.
some
I
morning.
people
know you can
ugly.
have a bunch of motherfuckers on Riff. I don't know about 500 though.
But
Some
we
people
have
scary
big
looking.
rooms.
Well, no, I don't know if they can do that.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
scary looking or not, to get
But
the
wait,
job done
is it
though.
still
Okay.
gonna be a
Like, why
chat
do they
room?
think
Is it still
everybody
gonna be
got
a
to be
chatting
cute?
room?
It's ugly people in the world, and they were born that way,
Moco,
and
are
you're
you
gonna keep
ugly?
moving.
Yeah,
Are you
No,
ugly?
you ain't
So
even gotta get on
then
the
mute up.
cam though.
I'm
You
not. But
ain't
I'm
gotta get on
saying
cam
y'all
on
make it
rip.
seem like something wrong with people being ugly. They just fucking ugly. Next,
I'm crying. Ugly
Yeah,
niggas
we
teach you the
don't want
best.
that. We
I
don't
ain't
want to
gonna
look at that. I
lie.
don't want to
Zim,
look at
you
that at 8 in the
stupid.
morning. I don't want to wake up at 8 in the morning and look at that. That's not what
I
I
mean,
no.
I am also immature, and I might have challenges looking at something that is abnormal. But I'm saying, let them be great.
I like how she said
well,
that
what
shit.
other thing
Yeah,
is gonna happen is that you're gonna have weird freaky motherfuckers starting to get on the app,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
niggas
Y'all
gonna
some
be going
weirdo
talking
niggas.
weirdo shit.
You know what I noticed, Moko? You talk like you in an interrogation all the time. I noticed that.
Naughty
It's
said I
something
speak like
about
a
when you,
robot.
yeah, it's like when you speak, I get an anxiety. You like another version of Beast, but different. Like you would
I
educate the
love
Beast.
that. I love
Y'all
that.
niggas give me anxiety every time y'all open y'all fucking mouth. I'm
I'm
like, what is it
You're
sorry.
the
about you
only
that I
person I
can't?
ever heard to say
I
that.
couldn't put my finger on it for the longest, and I was like, she
Female
sound like she
beast.
Yo,
Oh
Danny
trying to
man.
hit that
protect
shit
her.
right on.
So look, watch this here. Can you still search for the room under search or search for people in your search bar?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. How are we gonna find a room now?
Ah
Shit,
shit, now the
you can't
server's
even share
struggling
the
every time
room.
I type in the chat. The
So
server's
I think we
struggling.
need
someone
the link.
said what's his name? DJ Jerk said that the three icons at the bottom is where you find your houses or some shit like that. So,
Dog, we updated the
but the
app. That's
thing
what.
is, only people who update it know this. So we need y'all to do the test dummy shit and figure this app out first before.
Nah, I think he talking about the old app. The three bubbles is not on the new update. Cause look on my
Cause yeah, I was
feed.
gonna say yours don't even show you who in the room. None of that.
No, mine's
You
it
can't
show
even
you
share the
who in the
room, man.
room. But like, say if I go, like the room is pretty much still look the same. It's kind of consistent with the bubbles look different, but it's the same. What's different is that when you go to the home screen, you know, the news feed type shindig, the home base. Remember before you used to be able to see the bubbles at the top to see like, oh, you know, Danny is in the 100 room. Let me click and go. Say because it might have
Right.
been at the
Up the
bottom of the
top, yeah.
hall. Right here, you